Hey y'all, what's up? It's Nay. This video really just about to be a favorites video for the summer. I just wanted to share the things that I've been buying recently, some of my favorite things for the summer. I have skincare, I have like random things that I got off Amazon, I have snacks, I have books, I have apps, like just anything that I've really just like been enjoying lately. I wanted to just share it with you guys. Because I love watching people share the stuff that they use or buy or anything like that. So I just wanted to make a YouTube video about it. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first little category is going to be skincare, and I'm really obsessed with skincare. If you know me, you know that I will literally spend a bajillion dollars on skincare. I've always been into skincare like ever since I can remember. I did have a lot of acne growing up, so as soon as I was able to understand that there's something out there that could help, I was on it. My skincare journey really started when I was like maybe like 13, but I would say that I really started to take it serious maybe like 2018, and that's just because I was like 20 years old and I was just so tired of dealing with acne. I was just like, what the fuck, like I'm grown, like why do I still gotta deal with acne? I literally have tried so many products, it's crazy, but the products that I'm using right now are my current faves, and I think they're really good for the summer. And I have a few things for skincare because that's probably the #1 thing that I'm into. So the first thing that I have is my first step in my routine for skincare, so I'm just gonna start with that. It's this Youth to the People kale and green tea spinach vitamins superfood cleanser. So this cleanser is really popular. I may not be putting anybody on to this because I mean I think it's won awards. It's like one of the best-selling cleansers on Sephora. It's been that girl, so like I'm not really new to it, and I really just like this brand because I like their aesthetic, I like their Instagram, I like their packaging, I like their mission statement, like I like that they're vegan and cruelty free. I like that they use, you know, natural whatevers in they face wash. It seems to be working pretty good for my skin. I think it gets my skin really clean, which I like, because I like to double cleanse in the morning and at night. I did ask people on Instagram about this face wash before I bought the travel size, and a lot of people said that they did like it. It's one of their favorite cleansers. It's got hella good reviews on Sephora, and the people that I follow on Instagram said they liked it, so I was like, let me just try it because I have been looking for a good cleanser. I used to use CeraVe, but I felt like the CeraVe cleansers weren't really working as good as they were when I first started using it. And I feel like that's with every cleanser. I feel like you kind of gotta switch out your cleansers every now and then. So this is the cleanser that I'm on for the summer, and probably by fall, winter, I'll probably be using something else. But so that's the cleanser that I use every day. I use it in the morning and I use it at night. It's the Youth to the People kale and green tea spinach vitamin superfood cleanser, and I give this cleanser 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. So the next thing that I have is the next step in my skin routine, which is toner. And the toner that I am using for the summer is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. And I really just bought this because, again, I like the brand, I like the packaging, I like the aesthetic of the brand. I honestly feel like your aesthetic of your brand has to be as good as the product, like, or I'm not gonna buy it. Like, yeah. And along with the packaging, I just really like the ingredients that they had in it. For skincare, I pay attention a lot to the ingredients. I know what my skin likes, I know what my skin doesn't like, but I also know that I want to try new things. So this says it's formulated with niacinamide, vitamin C, arbutin, and licorice root extract to brighten and improve appearance of enlarged pores. I use it in the morning and I use it at night when I get done washing my face. I really do feel like it's helping my dark marks go away. I am also probably going to purchase their serum that they have in this same like brightening line. I would give this toner a 9 out of 10 because I really do feel like this toner is working, and I really like the packaging. I think it's adorable, so 9 out of 10. The next thing that I have is also something with skincare, and it's something that I've been using recently. I think I got it maybe like a month and a half ago. It's this skin stick. My little brother is calling me. I'm filming a YouTube video. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
I like YouTube.
Thank you. I'll call you back when I'm done, okay? Okay, so the next thing that I have is also skincare, but it's sunscreen. It's a sunscreen stick by Shiseido. It's just this little tiny sunscreen stick, and I honestly love it. I'll put some more right now, but I'm kind of scared. I've never put it on over makeup. It's a broad spectrum SPF 50. It's for face and body, and it only works for 80 minutes. So you do have to reapply it. I really was trying to find a sunscreen stick because I hate reapplying sunscreen with my hands in the middle of the day. Like if I'm out working or if I'm out doing anything, I do not want to take my hands and touch my face. Like it's just something about that that just gives me the ick. Like I just don't want to do it. So I was trying to find a sunscreen stick because it's just so quick to reapply it. I literally just go like this. I literally just go like that, and then I do another layer. I do 2 layers, and then I just like kind of like just pat it on my face. And sometimes I don't even do that because I really don't want to touch my face at all. This was kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I got it from Ulta when they were actually having a deal on all sunscreens, giving like 30% off of all sunscreens, something like that. So I think I paid like $30 for this, but it's originally like almost 50, I think. Like I think this is kind of expensive. And for oily skin, I would say that it's like a 6 out of 10 for oily skin because it's definitely not a sunscreen that goes on matte. This one kind of dries down as slick. I wouldn't say it's oily, but it dries down slick. And I be extra careful at the end of the day to make sure I wash this all off my face, because I feel like this will like build up on your skin and cause acne or something like that. So I just be super careful to make sure I just like really wash my face at the end of the day to make sure I get this off. But right now this is my favorite sunscreen stick. I would recommend this sunscreen stick if you don't want to touch your face throughout the day and you just want to put on some sunscreen real quick. And it's for the body too, like you can put this on your body as well. I would just make sure that when you're doing a sunscreen stick, you do more than 1 layer. This one does go on clear, but I'm gonna show you guys you can't really even tell that I put it on, but you can see like some shine right here. You can see a little gliss right there. So like I said, it's not crazy oily. It's not stupid dumb oily to where you be like, what the hell? But if you apply it more than once a day, like if you're out and you apply it more than once a day, it can get to be really built up on your skin. Just make sure that you're cautious about making sure that you get all of it off at the end of the day. I would give this all in all maybe like a 6.5 out of 10. So moving right along to the next skincare item is these pimple patches, which literally saved my life. I love these things so much. These are the Course X Master Patch Sets. Course X is a Korean brand. I choose to use these over like star patches and like the cute little patches that you see everybody with the little stars on their face, because these I feel like actually work. I feel like those star patches are cute and that's it. These, they're clear, they go on your skin clear, they look clear, but you can still see them. I do know that I wear these out during the day. I wear them at night, and there's 90 of them. They're cheaper than the star patches. They work better than the star patches. They're clear. So if you know anything about pimple patches, you know that any pimple patch only works on like the whitehead pimples, the pimples that have the white stuff in it. They don't work on like the surface pimples. They only work on the whiteheads. Sometimes I will still put them on any type of pimple I get, so that way I'm not touching them. They help me not touch pimples basically, and they stay on really good. I've heard that the star patches don't really stay on that well. These stay on really good. I've slept in them. I've wore them all day, and yeah, they stay on. These are just my favorite because these are like the original pimple patches, and I've purchased these over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they last a long time because they have 90 in them. Yeah, I give these a 9 out of 10 because they really do work, and I just love using them, honestly. The next thing I want to show is this mirror that I have. I honestly think that every girl should have a handheld mirror that she carries around with her. It gives me Nicki Minaj vibes. Like, you know how Nicki Minaj will be in a club like this, like bad bitches being in the club with their fan, with their mirror, like making sure they look good. Like, I feel like every girl needs a mirror that's like this. I got this mirror from Urban Outfitters. It's not plastic, it's not cheap, it's not flimsy. It's a good mirror. It's cute, it's a heart, it's pink, my favorite color. I carry this around with me. I'll have it in my drawer, I'll have it in my bag, like, and I really will whip this motherfucker out like, do I look good? Because you really have to be looking at yourself. Like, don't let nobody make you feel bad for looking at yourself in the mirror when you out, or like making sure you look good, making sure you don't got nothing wrong with you. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for that, because they wish they could. They wish they was a bad bitch enough to have to make sure they look good. So yeah, I just wanted to show this mirror because I feel like this is a favorite, this is essential, this is something that every girl needs, just to carry around a mirror on their Nicki Minaj shit, on their bad bitch shit, because yeah, so yeah, that's just the mirror. I just wanted to throw this in really quick. I actually wasn't even going to include this in the favorites video, but I was thinking, like, what really is my favorite things to use? And I opened my drawer to get my camera, and I seen my mirror in the drawer. I'm like, you know what, I use this thing all the time. I love this thing, it's a favorite. Every bad bitch need one, so it's going in the favorites list. So yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 purchase. I think everybody needs one. I'm gonna say it 1,000 times, go get you one. So that's really it for all the like skincare things that I have. The next thing that I have is skincare, I guess, but it's deodorant, and this deodorant was $15. I'm gonna just start off by saying that this deodorant was $15. I think normal deodorant that you get from CVS or places like that are like $5 at the most. This deodorant was $15, but I'm gonna tell you why it's in my favorites, because it works. On this packaging it says best deodorant ever, and they did not lie. They did not lie. It's by the brand Bloom, B-L-U-M-E. It's a naturally powerful odor protection. It's made without aluminums and parabens. I've been using this for a while now, and I was kind of skeptical because I'm like, I've tried natural deodorants before, and if you haven't tried natural deodorants before, I know you've heard people talk about the natural deodorants, how they don't work, how you musty. I know you've seen the little tweets on Twitter where they be like, please wear the deodorant with the cancer in it. And that's just crazy to me that people would really even go on the internet and say that. But I have been on the hunt to try to find a natural deodorant that actually works. The toxic shit they put in deodorant and toothpaste and just random shit. Like, why are we putting toxic chemicals in deodorant and toothpaste? Like, who came up with that? Like, I just think that's really weird. But this deodorant really works. I got it from Ulta. It doesn't smell like anything. I can't smell it. I don't smell anything, and I don't know why. Your armpits literally don't smell like anything. I don't smell anything. Like, it doesn't smell like anything. Like, I don't know what smell this is. It doesn't have any fragrance, anything. It doesn't have anything. So yeah, this deodorant, I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna buy it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, because it really does work. It really is a 10 out of 10. It really does not leave you musty. Like, I've worked out in it, I've been out all day in it. It really does work just like any other regular deodorant would. I do recommend this to other people. I tell people all the time about this deodorant. The only downside was that it was $15, but I can move around that, that's fine. It kind of does suck that we have to pay more to not get cancer, but it is what it is. So yeah, on to the next thing. So the next thing that I have goes into the smelling good category. It is, of course, some perfume cologne. This is technically cologne, but I just love the smell so much that I use it. And honestly, smells have no gender. I don't care what anybody says. You can literally smell however you want to smell, period. So this cologne is Phantom by Paco Rabanne. I like flirty smells. I like flowery smells. I like smells that smell like candy. For instance, I like Gucci Bamboo. I like God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. I like to smell sweet. This smells like a darker sweet scent. It kind of reminds me of going through a field of flowers in the underworld. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It says that it's fueled by the essence of self-confidence and feel-good energy. It has energizing fusing lemon with sexy woody vanilla. Okay, that makes sense. I can smell the lemon, which I love lemons. I love to eat lemons. I love to smell lemons. I love lemons. So that makes sense why I really like this. A sexy woody vanilla, what they said. Which I do like the smell of vanilla. I do like sexy tones too a little bit in fragrances. I do not like woody smells. I don't like earthy woody smells. So I feel like this is like a good balance. And also, I'm a sucker for anything that has an R on it. My name is Renee, so anything that has an R on it, like, I'm already obsessed with it. And it looks good sitting on my counter. Definitely my favorite for the summer. I feel like this goes well with just the confidence that summer brings. I give this fragrance probably a 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Like, it really, like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think this size is $100 I paid for this. $80 or $100, something like this for this size. I sprayed it and now it smells so good in here. So yeah, on to the next thing. So the next thing that I have is kind of random. It kind of goes in with skincare. But honestly, you could use it for whatever you want to use it, I guess. So it's these little cups that you put on your wrist to stop the water from dripping down your arms when you wash your face. And honestly, having water drip down your arms when you are washing your face is top 5 worst things ever in life. That is a first world problem. I knew a product like this existed. I seen it on Shark Tank, I think, but I had tweeted one day, like, you know, the water falling down your arm when you're washing your face is the worst thing ever. And my best friend has sent me a message with a TikTok of this girl having these, and she was talking about them and whatever. So I immediately went to Amazon and bought it because I'm like, yeah, it was only like $12 I think for 4. I use them every day when I wash my face. I would say they're 8 out of 10. So yeah, this is one of my favorite products right now because it really is just a game changer. Like, it really is just innovative. Like, somebody really thought, like, I'm gonna make this product, and I hope that they're getting their coin. So yeah, that's all about this. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just you put them on your wrist and you wash your face and it gets the job done. So yeah, on to the next thing. Alright, so switching to a different category, now I'm going to show you guys my favorite flip-flops for the summer, which is these flip-flops that I actually saw on an Instagram ad, and I was like, these are so cute, I have to get them. They're from the brand Axel Arigato. So I'm not really sure too much about the brand, but I do like the bottoms of the shoes. I'm not gonna fake, they do hurt. I definitely did get a scrape on my feet from these flip-flops, and I only wore them for maybe like 2 hours. I literally just went to go get something to eat and came back, and I barely wanted to walk up the stairs to my apartment. But I think that it'll get better. I don't know. But yeah, these are my favorite flip-flops for the summer, and even though they hurt, I feel like, fuck it. A lot of stuff hurts that we do anyway, so whatever. I will be wearing these every day. I wanted to get orange because I didn't want to get black. I'm like, all my shoes are black, everything I own is black, so I'm like, let me just get some orange ones. These shoes I think were $100, $140 with shipping, because they do ship from overseas, so they were like $140 with shipping, but I feel like they were totally worth it. seeing them on an Instagram ad was my first time ever seeing the brand. So as much as I hate Instagram ads, they really do be working, I can't lie. This is the only piece of clothing item that I have, so let's move on. The next thing that I have are these graphic novels. This is volume 1 of Snot Girl. This is where it started. And this is volume 2 of Snot Girl. And this is volume 3 of Snot Girl. I really like this cover. I really like all the covers. All the covers are very, very nice. All the art in these graphic novels are very, very nice. Yeah, Leslie Hung, she really did her thing. It's some of the best art that I've ever seen in a graphic novel. I can't even lie. So just to give a little synopsis of the books, but not give too much away. The story is about a girl named Lottie, and she is an influencer. It starts off with her just daily life, just some silly things about her life, and then she has really bad allergies. So she gets this allergy medicine from her doctor that makes her lose her memory. She doesn't remember things when she takes the medicine. So she meets this girl, and the girl does questionable things and she doesn't remember because of the medicine that she takes. It says that they're contemporary romance, mystery, fashion, comedy, allergies, and hot people. I honestly don't know what is going on in these comics. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't know what is happening, but it's good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Everything is just so questionable. Everybody's doing questionable things. It's just all a big what the fuck is going on, but it's a cute story. Brian Lee O'Malley, he's a co-creator, and he also wrote Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So he is a really good storyteller. And then Leslie Hung, who did the art, she's a really good artist. Even though you don't know what the fuck is going on, it really is just a really good story. It is slept on. I feel like a lot of people aren't tapped into this series, so I just want to get more people into it so that way they can know the power that they hold with these and start making more. Because I am a big believer that you have to support the things that you are into. Put the things that you are into on. Like, if you like a book, tell everybody. If you like a show, tell everybody. If you like a product, tell everybody. Just so that way they can continue to make it. Because if you don't support something that you like, it's going to get canceled. It's not going to get the time and the care that it needs. So put the stuff that you like on, and that goes for people. If you like a certain person, put them on. Stop gatekeeping. Gosh. Anyways, that's it about this. I would give these graphic novels a 8 out of 10. So the next thing that I have is also a book. And this is a self-help book that I really love. It's pretty popular these days. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. I would probably say that this is like the second self-help book that I really enjoy. Self-help books can get really boring really fast. It talks about how to start a habit. It talks about how to keep a habit. It talks about how to break a habit. I don't want to give too much away from the book. Some of the things mentioned in this book is already things that I do in my daily life. So a lot of it was common sense. But I feel like a lot of self-help books, you know, have a lot of common sense because a lot of people don't have common sense. So I feel like the common sense things do need to be said sometimes. But this book was a really good read. One of the biggest takeaways that I took from this book is to be 1% better every day. And you would think like, oh, that's common sense, like 1% better every day. That either will make sense to you or not. But it really does make sense the way that he explains it, you know, to just commit to be 1% better every day. So every day I wake up and I do my journaling and planning of my day. And in my planner, it asks me what is my intention for the day every single day. And almost every day I put to be 1% better. And that's just committing to do something from my to-do list, or I'll look at the goals that I wrote out for the last 6 months and be like, okay, what can I do today to make that goal closer to me? So this book really has helped a lot in my life. I feel like this is something everybody should read if you want to be better, if you want to be successful. Not even successful, if you want to just be a better person, a better human, if you want to do the things that you said that you're going to do, if you have a goal and it's hard for you to achieve that goal, you don't know what to do, this book will really help you figure that out. If self-help books are hard for you to read, I honestly feel like this would be one of the better ones to start with because it's not boring as heck. I honestly would give this book a 10 out of 10. It's a really good book, so please read this if you have not. And yeah, that's the last book that I have. The last category of stuff that I'm going to talk about is snacks. And snacks are honestly like my favorite thing ever. Like, I love snacks. I'm going to turn into a snack. Like, I love cookies, I love chips, I love candy, I love anything. I literally have a cart of just snacks sitting right here. It's got Cheez-Its, it's got popcorn, it's got cotton candy, chips, Nerds, gummies. It literally has everything. I love snacks. Like, if I don't have snacks, I'm genuinely sad. The next few things have been my favorite snacks for the summer. So I'm gonna start with these chips right here, and I'm definitely about to eat one. These right here, bruh, these are the Ruffle Flamin' Hot Barbecue. I don't know who this man is on the front of these chips, but they do say his name is Jason Tatum. I could care less about this man. And this is my favorite like go-to snack for the summer. I really do love these a lot, and I sent them to my friends group chat. Like, I ain't even say nothing. I just sent the picture to my friends group chat like, y'all know these some pressure. I'm gonna get another one because they really that good. These chips, definitely a 10 out of 10. You can get them from Kroger's, you can get them from Publix. Pretty sure they got them at every store. Don't walk, run to your grocery store to buy these chips because they're really, really, really good. And I will be having these at every cookout for the summer, every picnic for this summer, every outing for this summer. These chips will be there with me. So my next favorite snack is these, the sour gushers, the super sour berry gushers. I honestly wouldn't say that these are sour. These really aren't sour, but they're so good. Like, when I say I could probably go through all 8 of these in this box in less than a week. And y'all is probably like, girl, they not that good, but they are. They are, I promise. And they're so good that I buy a big box of these from Amazon for $22. It's $22 for 8 pouches, which is totally worth it to me. If you never know what to get me as a gift, go ahead, give me this. I can't even say a lot because they're just so good. Like, they're not really sour, but they taste, they have like a little, they have a to it. I done put so many people onto these. Everybody knows I love these. Everybody knows that I will put my life on the line for these gushers. So yeah, the sour gushers, 1,000 out of 10. Okay, so this is actually the last thing that I have on my list. I know I've got so much good stuff. Like, I just want to keep sharing more and more and more because I love stuff, but this is the last thing that I have, and it's these chipsticks. And I also seen this on Shark Tank. I remember them saying that this was a shitty product, and I don't think they got a deal. Let me get my bag of chips so I can really paint it out for you guys. So say I'm on my phone scrolling or whatever. I want to get some chips, but I don't want my hands to get dirty. So I just put it in there, grab a chip. No dust on my fingers. This is for people that actually eat snacks, not people who play around, not people who, oh, like some chips here and there. Like, if you're really a snack eater like me, you really need these. I don't even know why it took so long for somebody to even invent these. And they're so easy to use. Like, you don't even gotta put too much effort into it. It's not like hard to use. Like, I'm never gonna eat snacks the same again. I'm never gonna eat chips like without these again. Even with my gushers, like, the gushers make your fingers so sticky. I'm never gonna eat gushers with my fingers again. Always these. I'm gonna buy me some more. I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 around the house. I'm gonna have one in my bag, and that's just how it's gonna be, period. So the last thing that I wanted to mention is an app that I use for yoga and stretching. So the app that I use is called Stretchit. If you watched one of my vlogs, you've seen me use it. It's basically an app on my phone that I pay $20 for. Yes, I do. that you sign up for classes or programs, and then every day they give you a class to achieve your goals. So my goal is to be able to do my splits and just to get overall more flexible while also gaining strength. So I do like extra active full body classes. I have a middle split class, hamstring class. I think the classes range from 10 minutes to 45 minutes. At the beginning of this year in January, that's when I started using this app, and I couldn't even touch my toes. So ever since using this app, I can touch my toes. I become very much more flexible with like my hips and my legs. I can get closer to the ground in my splits. I can't quite do the splits yet, but hopefully by the end of the year, or when it comes around for like the 1 year anniversary of me using this app, I'll be able to at least hold the position of splits, because I know things like this take time. Like, you're not going to just know how to do your splits in like 6 months. So hopefully within a year I'll be able to at least hold the position of the splits, and then by year 2 I'll be able to fully be in my split. And yeah, so I'm just patient with it. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing myself. I can definitely see results from me using this app. I will say that I've been consistent with this app. I think the longest I've gone was just recently when I was working on that 3D project, and that was consuming my entire life. I missed yoga for about a week, and it was really hard for me. Like, it's really hard for me to be thrown off my routine. Once I'm thrown off my routine, like, I'm basically useless for the day. So like, if I don't wake up and do my yoga and have my morning routine, my breakfast, my planning, like, I'm just fucked up for the rest of the day. Like, nothing gets done for the rest of the day. I have to follow my routine. When I wasn't doing my yoga, it was really affecting like my life. Me doing my yoga and my stretches really help center my life, if that makes sense. Like, it's very much the center of my mornings, which help me have a good rest of the day, which contributes to my life. So yeah, that's really everything that I had on my list of my summer favorites and just my favorites in general. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you so much, because you just watched a whole video of me talking about things that I like. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this video because I love talking about things that I am obsessed with at the moment. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.